Welcome to July 24th, my journey experimenting with freedom, seeking sustainability and balance. Now, it is 4:06 a.m. and just can't sleep. But oh my gosh, check this out, okay? One of the casinos up in Cripple Creek during the month of June had sent me 2 invites to concerts. But those invites also included 2 free nights at the hotel. So I got an email the other day for concert tickets for a Beatles tribute, but no hotel offer. So I just messaged the casino host via email, like, hey, are there any free rooms this go round? And then the next thing I know, I get an email confirmation that a room has been booked for me for Saturday the 26th. And so, like, I was just asking. I guess I'm going to go up there now. But it'll be nice because it is quiet up there. And I can use the sauna and swim and take a walk, gamble a little bit. Now, this does change things, right? Because I've been doing really good practicing sobriety. I've got a decent streak. Today will be 5 days if I make it all day. So the thing is, like, it's not about having a continuous streak necessarily. It's about being able to moderate it. And so I do want to drink when I go up there. This time, the past 2 times I'd gone, I hadn't drank. So it would be nice to just go and enjoy the environment in a way that I'm used to. It's been fine the times I've gone, not a big deal, but we'll see what I end up doing there. So stay tuned. That's on Saturday, July 26th is when I'll be heading up there. So, and then just other plans for the day consist of therapy later this afternoon, and I'm so excited about therapy. I haven't seen my therapist in like a couple of weeks, so it'll be nice. And then not only that, I want to talk about the rehab option with her and just get her input on that and any recommendations as well. And then other than that, just our walk. I really want to take a walk downtown. Actually, I was thinking about jumping on the bus, taking a walk downtown. They've just got so much cool art down there. I thought it would be fun to share. Plus, they have all these random Humpty Dumpties. Like, it's so cool. And I just thought it'd be fun to do like a little scavenger hunt and find all of them that we can. So we'll see what I end up doing. But that's definitely a walk I want to share with you all. So I am going to try and get some sleep soon, I hope. I got caught up on a bunch of posting, so much so that I am good for today. Like, my posts for today are all done, and scheduled a few YouTube videos for the next couple of days. So it's nice to know, okay, once I do wake up and start my day, my social media stuff is like done. I don't have to worry about posting. It's such a relief. So looking forward to that. But I'll see you guys here soon. Oh my goodness. It is 10:58 a.m. I just got up around 10:30ish. Not sure what time I went to bed. Maybe 7. The tracker's going to show us. But my gosh, this is not sustainable. So I have got to figure out how I can sleep because I just feel so like out of it this morning. So I've got to figure it out because, again, this is where I get really tempted to like drink or smoke because then I know it's going to help me sleep. Ugh. But we'll see how today goes. It's crazy how I seem to find the energy to power through the day, at least, you know. Ugh. It is 11:37 a.m. I decided to go ahead and break my fast just over 14 hours today with a breakfast sandwich here. Just really kind of trying to find a way to ensure I have energy throughout the day. So that's where I'm at so far. I do plan on doing Pilates, just not sure how much yet. Really just trying to gauge my energy at this point, but we'll have updates throughout the day. I am working on cleaning up my home. I'm getting there, okay? It's just taking a little bit of time. And a lot of this stuff is like going to be donated, but my point, I found my selfie stick. Yay. And it was in the donate box. Like, hello, that's a no. So just wanted to share. Yes, I'm so thankful. I was just about to order another one on Amazon, but I found it. Hi everyone, July 24th, and here is the outfit for today. It is just a very sheer, simple dress. Now, I do say that my dresses are simple because they are. And that's one of the reasons I love to wear dresses, and I love dresses in general. They're just so simple to throw on, right? So this one usually has a slip that goes underneath it, but they don't stay together very well. So instead, I pair it with these spandex shorts. Apparently, I need to buy a few more pairs. I love them. And then just a black tank underneath. But I do like it, but then I kind of don't like it. So it's just one of those dresses I have around because it is comfortable and it is a nice dress at the end of the day. So the outfit for today, July 24th. I also want to point out that with the outfits, a big thing for me is really, for one, it's a motivator to help me like get out of bed. It's something I enjoy doing as far as like getting dressed, picking out clothes, expressing myself through, clothing is just kind of another creative outlet for me. I know my outfits lately haven't been much, but at the same time, it's also been a matter of, okay, get up, get dressed. Like that motivating factor to do something for the day, with the day, especially with everything I have going on. So just wanted to point that out as well. I am going to take the bus to therapy. Again, the goal is to walk downtown. So we're gonna see how that works. The timing with the bus can be a little tricky, and obviously therapy is the priority. So stay tuned. Here in just a bit, we're gonna see what I do. And man, like this lighting from the sun is so good. I love it. Just got off the bus. So essentially just starting my walk. I've got just about 55 minutes before I have to be at therapy. And I can walk there from here. But I'm gonna try to get as much of my mile done on the way there, while showing you guys some of the art. The first is going to be this giant pumpkin we can see up there. And then I figured, worst comes to worst, I can always jump on a scooter, so. And here's where I could have got off here. That was my intention, but it didn't happen. Check out this giant pumpkin. I believe it's called the pumpkin patch. But this is our first piece of art. My idea essentially was to walk off of the bus and bam, it was right here. But hey, that's okay. So just a really neat, giant pumpkin. It even has detail there in the stem. Oh, look, the ladybug is so cute. Now we are going to cross here and then eventually cross over. There's just a ton of art down here, to include even the utility boxes, as we can see there. So here we have the Pioneers Museum. The courthouse is right there. I did bring my umbrella in case it rains. So this, I just have always thought is super cool. I have featured it in previous videos. I think the Kate Hart videos, maybe the Positive View, I can't remember. I just know I always try to get it in one of my videos at some point because it is just so cool. Follow the setting sun. Absolutely love it. And how perfect, because I have been following the sunsets lately. Man, you just gotta love how life works. Okay, let's go. I'm trying to decide. Let's go this way. Now we're looking for the Humpty Dumpties. I know for certain where like at least one is. More pumpkins. This is my goal, to be that guy right there, handing out pumpkins from my pumpkin patch. Love it. It's 3:30, so I have an hour to get to therapy. There's two of them right there, actually. One, oh, three. I don't think I even noticed these ones before because I don't normally walk here. So this guy, he's got a telescope. This guy's got a guitar. And this guy, I think he's an artist. Yep. This was really fun because I had no idea these were here. So that was a great find. Just want to take a look around, but you know what? Let's do this. We'll go this way. Another neat piece of art there across the street. Oh, we can't see, it's kind of behind the pole. Nature's art. This is the one I was talking about right there. That gold statue. You know, honestly, I'm like trying to rush and power walk and get all this done. And, you know, I do want to share it with you. So let's check it out. By the way, love this steakhouse. Haven't eaten there in a few years because it is rather pricey, but definitely was worth it before. That's a neat piece of art there. And I'm just gonna stay on this side. I think there's more art on this side. Oh yeah, look at the car. Truffles. Oh, I love this one. They're even twirling. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a Humpty Dumpty here. Oh, here we go, here we go. There's one guy. Here's a skier. Oh, look at his face. Can't necessarily get this one. There's a bunch of traffic there. It looks like he may have a drink. Oh, here we go. A violin. We have a chef, pizza chef, a fisherman. Look at the superhero. I feel like that one's new. Now these sculptures, there is a guy, he lives here locally and he makes them. And when I was growing up, we would drive by his yard because he would make them and then put them in his yard. But it just seems within the past like 10, 15 years maybe, he's started to put them throughout the town, which I think is just really cool. And it's this structure here that I'm talking about. Still trying to get a better view of that guy. But that was a fun one with all of those. Oh, here's another one. He's hanging upside down. Isn't this a fun walk? Trying to get all these in one picture, but it's a little hard. Okay, let me take a second, see if I can see any other ones. That one hanging upside down really surprised me. But it's just super cute. Look at that. Oh, there's another one across the street. Whoa. Wow, that is incredible. Wow. That was pretty cool. Now, keep in mind, I am skipping a bunch of art because I am trying to make it to my appointment. And this is really something I should have probably have done like when I didn't have an appointment or came earlier, but I just wasn't sure how I was going to be feeling. Well, there's a Humpty Dumpty, but he's not, he's just painted. That's the Humpty Dumpty I was talking about. Can just throw in all my reviews at the same time. Was not a big fan of The Famous, but Bonnie and Reed's across the street was really good. This is cool. Bonnie and Reed, that one was really good. Their steak and salmon was delicious. I think we've got something coming up in this alley here. Oh, that's cool. This is the bus terminal. Okay, whole ordeal over here. Oh, this is cool. Been here. This is a great nightclub here in Colorado Springs. The cabaret is really great. It's a fun show to watch. Really inspired me to do the same thing. Oh, these flowers are so cute. Huh. It's cool. We have some art over there on the YMCA building. Another piece of art there. King Chef Diner is pretty good too. This is Acacia Park. So glad I brought my umbrella. So glad I was able to share this with you guys. Now this thing over here, I'm really curious because it looks like you can walk on it, but it's like literally in the middle of the road there. Of course, it's on the median thing, but I don't know, it's just so random. Curious about it. That is William Palmer. The high school behind is named after him. I've already walked a mile. Oh, there's a heart. A couple of them there. It's the Say What truck. Collecting goods for the greater good. That's cute. Now this one's nice too. Be the reason someone feels welcome, seen, valued. Oh, heard, loved, and supported. Someone just cut the grass. It smells so good. I think that may be it for our art for now. I had a lot of fun finding the Humpty Dumpties today. I hope you all enjoyed today's walk too. So I made it with plenty of time to spare, like 30 minutes, but I'd rather be early than late, so. I did complete therapy, and walking downtown again, this is just so cool. Let's see what else we find besides a drink. It's all the seasons in Colorado. We had pumpkins for Halloween, a snowman for winter. And check that out. The cat's cute. There's some way up top over there. You can barely see it. They have the lights on this one. I don't think we caught that mural over there. There we go. And back to where we started almost, the Pioneers Museum here. Totally missed this piece of art earlier. Rainbow stairs over there, that's cool. And the pumpkin over across the street. So feeling kind of proud because I did not go into a bar and have a drink, which I was really kind of wanting to do, planning on doing, but the reality is that I don't necessarily even have that urge, or I would have done it already. There's Pikes Peak, by the way. I do want some Monica's tacos, though. That sounds good. But I don't know. I'm also just thinking maybe going home and eating some cereal. So, and honestly, I have no idea where I'm walking. I mean, aside from home, but it's probably a good 3 miles home. So I know I'm not walking home. I think eventually I'll stop at a bus stop and catch the bus. But there were no buses ready when I was there, so I said I'm just gonna walk instead of sitting here waiting. Oh my God, you guys, it's a bear. An art bear. This one's cute. It's for the bread and butter store, a neighborhood market. Then we have this. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Oh, there's my bus. Whoops. Shit. Looks like I'm walking home. It's way over that hill and then down it. It's doable, but I don't know. Anyway. There's a heart. This is pretty sad. They blocked this off and it's just like a mess now, unfortunately. I-25 and Nevada. going to pop in over here for just a moment. I know I've got 5 days sober, but I would like to sleep, so we'll see. I think I have $15 free right now. That's the other reason. Just came out of there. Going to walk to Chick-fil-A. Javier is going to meet me there. Just coming up on the back side of Chick-fil-A, where I'll be meeting Javier. We'll have some dinner and head home. Unless I have a drink at Perry's. I mean, I'm really kind of wanting to do some of this too, because I can. And then especially with the idea of like going to rehab, it's like, well, may as well get this all out of my system now. So I don't know. No, I did not end up practicing sobriety. I did have this margarita with a cup of water with lemon and a shot of Tito's. Now, as far as my walks, unfortunately, I was having issues with my phone and would have to turn my phone off and back on throughout my walk. So this is an idea of the mileage. I would say total mileage for my walks today was about 5. Now, mind you, I did take one other walk later that afternoon, but Apple Fitness is showing total mileage for today at 6.5 miles and over 15,000 steps for the day. Wow. Now, here's just a really cool beam of light coming through the clouds with a rainbow at the end that Javier and I caught on our way home. Wow, that is cool. Maybe the rainbow's at our house with a pot of gold. Okay, I got a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich deluxe and fries, and then a salad for Javier and I to share throughout the night. Look who I found, all dressed snazzy apparently. So while we had quite a few hearts on today's walk, this is the official Kate heart for today, the one we found on the snowman. And look how cool that is. I have done this before, participated in the 719 rocks, as far as just painting rocks and leaving them for others to find, not necessarily heart-shaped. But how cool to find this one. This one is the official one for today. And then just the additional hearts from the day. This one graffitied here. Now this one in the margarita I thought was so cool. So I did get quite a few different angles of it. And then keep in mind, I just love when, for example, I'm debating on having a drink or not and decide to have a drink. And then there's, you know, just a little bit of love there. I always kind of look at that as maybe not to give myself such a hard time or to just enjoy the moment there. But that one was a really neat one and a surprise to find too. These hearts will all be named and titled and over to the Kate Hart Project Instagram. Just could not get enough of it, as you can tell there. And then this last one here is just from the grease from the Chick-fil-A sandwich. You can barely see it, but a vague heart shape there on the box. Thank you guys so much for watching, for taking a walk and checking out the art downtown. I'll see you guys tomorrow.